Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27. Yard line.
Sit up! 180! 18.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Trubisky. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
6-6, pull it high.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 14. Hold up. Check. Blue 15. Alert. Check. Crouch. Deuce. Run left. Check 26.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
14.
Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Check back. Joker. Hey, alert. Switch. Friday. Hey, zero.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Watch the shift. 22, jet, over. 22, jet, over. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Blue 15. 15 guys, 4 down. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. This complete to Lockett. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
Watch the seat. Go. Check. Fresno.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. Another try for Penny, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
180. 49. Hey. He's crashing. Run.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. He's got his tight end Fant. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Alert!
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Throwing here, Trubisky to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run on 1st down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard.
Gun.
Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Penny, and he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What? 380. Gun. 95.
Play action. It's Wilson. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Bang out. Bam. Hey, alert. 58, right over there. Yeah.
from the shotgun. Wilson. It's caught. Block it. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down. At the 40-yard line.
Look pass. Jim. Watch safety screen. Safety screaming. Friday. 58, come on. 58, come on.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
45 the mic. Watch the screen. Go. Hey. Check safety. Watch the ship. Hey, hero. This green ain't touch.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Here comes Cohen. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Dancing to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Trubisky to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 35. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There in coverage to knock it away, Marquise Blair. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal.
Shit. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Ran, go. Watch the end. 49.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Check 43. 49. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Ran. Kill.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Check 52.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One flip. Yeah. Mike, 58. Check.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
218, chop it. Hey, Charlie. Under 10. 10. Leo.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
45, Mike, 45. Who that? Kill. Go.
To throw on 3rd down. Teague. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
13 yards on the play. And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Undercrunch. Hey, Foxtrot. 58 to Mike, 58.
From the gun, Teague. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Jackrabbit, come on. Go on. Shoot.
From the gun to give to Penny. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's the way. Whip. Watch the whip. You draw Corker. 58, the mic. I'm on. Yeah.
Operating from the gun. T. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Here we go. 60 yours.
Seahawks. First down.
Check three. Go.
21-yard line.
58 to Mike. Watch the curl. Look at me. Zipper. Big grip.
On first down, T. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold, and that'll bring up second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Ready?
Throwing again, T. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is third and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
High 7. 45 the mic.
On third down, T. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On second and 7, Trubisky. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Hey, orbit. 45 to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First down, a run with Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Trubisky will throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double and triple him. Do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They try again with Cohen, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown, but no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there, kick it. You've got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Alpha. Hey.
2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
6-6, pull it high. You're out. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
2nd and 6. And his throw is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Haywood. Check. Look, squeeze. Yep. Motion. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. He'll find Metcalf. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Go! A gain of 6. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Penny. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Penny. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he's got Rome. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Extra point put through by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 1st and 10, T. This complete to Lockett. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Go!
2nd and 5. Left side complete to Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Hurry, hurry.
Check 25.
5. Yeah. Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down. T. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, Sam off. Look at me. Zipper, fire.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. T. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Bravo.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I know he ain't got it.
Now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got Lockett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Crunch. Go.
On first down, Teague. Flushed it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
61, matchbox lights.
45 to Mike. 45.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Teague. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, zoom.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight. Hey. Go.
From the gun, Teague. That's caught by Petty. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On fourth down, Teague. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a...
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and it's good as they tack on one more to what's going to be a very satisfying victory. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their